Before we start our experiment, this is some precaution before we doing this experiment. The common precaution is take out the accessories from our body, and then we must zip our jacket.
For experiment 1, we have chamber caster check.
First, we must turn on the 3-phase supply, and then turn out the key, and then start the machine. From the machine we can see the hydraulic oil temperature, and then the pressure of hydraulic system. At the machine, there is a button right and left for adjustment tire. The button used for the horizontal movement and vertical movement. Adjust the marking mark at the center of the line tire. Make sure the eyes was perpendicular, mark at the line tire. Then we repeat this procedure for the left tire. And then we use the up button for the stages was aligned with the marking. Also repeat this procedure with the left tire. Take out the pin from the stage. Maybe it has a little bit hard to pull out the pin, and then try until it done. Repeat the same step with the right stage tire. Put the water level gauge at the middle of the tire. Make sure the water level gauge was fit properly at the tire. At the gauge, we can see that it has a chamber, caster and kingpin. Turn the wheel outward and make sure the turntable was scaled to 20 degree. At the water level gauge, at the kingpin was set up to 0 at the right wheel, and then for the caster also set to the 0. And then turn the wheel to straight direction. Make sure the wheel at 0 degree, and then the measurement of the bubble at the water gauge was reading. And then the wheel was turned 20 degree inward, and set the turntable scale to 0 degree. And then the record of the king, caster and chamber was recorded. After we have done, the water gauge was taken off properly from the wheel, and then the wheel was turned around to the straight direction. Make sure the direction was at 0 degree, and then re-enter the pin into the hole of the stages. Repeat the same step at both of the stage. After we have done, make sure the stage at the very bottom of the track, both of the stages. Push the off button at the machine and turn off the key. Last but not least, turn off the 3-phase supply.
Next, we going to experiment 2, touring check.
supply was turned on, same as at the first. The key of the machine was turned on to clockwise and the button on was pushed. Two of the pins at the stage was pulled out, and then repeat the same step at the left wheel, and then make sure the wheel stage was set up to the marking point by pressing the cylinder up button at the same time to adjust the setting height of the point. The both of the wheel was set up to the marking point. The two gauge bar was aligned to the scale and fixing by the fixing screw to 0. Align needle lead to center line of the rear tire. The measuring needle with the measuring scale on the center line at the right and left wheel was aligned to needle at the center line. Make sure the gauge bar was taken out carefully without moving the needle at the place in front of wheel. The timber at the gauge bar was adjusted and then the reading was taken. Before end of the experiment, keep out the gauge bar from the wheel. Pressing the button, adjust the height of the wheel stage at the lower, and then the pin at the stage was pulled in back. At the last, the machine was turned off and the key was turned to forward and the supply was